Wrong ones part ways, right ones find their way. The article I am sharing with you today is Middle-Aged Men Wanting to Remarry, Two Truths from This Stories. A girl emailed me saying, I am 32 years old this year, divorced for 2 years. My ex-husband and I used to be colleagues. Back then, I had just graduated from college. Due to strict parental control and no romantic experiences in college, I chose him among several pursuers, some with better conditions. He was the least well off, coming from a rural family, dependent on his parents farming for a living. He funded his college education through student loans. However, he treated me the best among them. At that time, my parents were against it, thinking his family conditions were too poor. But he made efforts, often coming to my house to help, and winning over my parents gradually. Initially, our marriage was not wealthy but happy. My parents occasionally supported us financially. However, perhaps all men have a wandering eye. After giving birth to our child, I stopped working to take care of the child, and he had an affair with a wealthy female client. She promised to marry him and fund his business if he divorced me. He came home demanding a divorce, despite my pleas and tears. Eventually, I agreed to the divorce. I initially wanted custody of the child, but my parents strongly opposed it, believing it would be challenging for a woman with a child to find a good man in the future. They suggested giving him custody and taking the child back later when conditions improved. I, obedient to my parents, reluctantly gave up my child. Now, it's been 2 years since the divorce, and I am gradually emerging from the shadows, starting a new life and recently dating a new boyfriend. But recently, he suddenly approached me for remarriage, kneeling and expressing remorse for not cherishing me before. He claimed to have regretted his actions over the past 2 years, and wanted to start anew with sincerity, especially for the sake of our child. Oh, yeah. Thanks for listening so far. This channel is for everyone to improve better daily. If any of the words or sentences are helpful, then both my team and I will be very happy. Subscribing and following will help keep us moving forward. Now, let's get back to sharing. Feeling guilty about my child, I am confused about what to do. My advice to him was to first understand his current life situation and your own emotional state. From your current description, it seems you and your new boyfriend haven't developed a deep emotional connection yet. If a woman truly loves a man, no amount of persuasion can deter her. After a couple of days, she told me she had informed the other man that she already had a new boyfriend, and her ex-husband went to her new boyfriend, urging him not to ruin their family, citing the child's need for a mother's care. She also discovered that his ex-husband had broken up with a wealthy client and had short-lived relationships since. Currently, he is single. I asked if she was upset that his ex-husband interfered with her new relationship. She admitted being upset but explained that she was afraid of losing herself and realized that she loved him the most. Feeling moved, I couldn't help but analyze the situation. I suggested considering whether her ex-husband's feelings are genuine or just an attempt to disrupt your new relationship. If he is genuinely remorseful, he would compensate you with money or gifts. However, he hasn't done either. His actions seem to involve interfering with your new relationship, typical of an immature mindset rather than genuinely loving a woman. Finally, let's discuss his motivation for seeking reconciliation. If a man achieves success after divorce, matures mentally, feels genuine remorse, and wants to make amends, it might be worth considering reconciliation. However, if he approaches you only after facing difficulties and wants you back to restore his comfortable life without genuine remorse, you should be cautious. She might find this hard to accept. I say only time will tell. Women often seek confirmation of a man's love, even if it's a past love. When a woman no longer obsesses over the question of love, and instead objectively evaluates and calmly thinks about it, there's no need to inquire about love anymore, as the answer lies within. Please remember, there are 2 types of prodigals: one genuinely seeking reconciliation after success, which is acceptable, and the other, a desperate plea for forgiveness after failure, which is only a temporary solution. Today's sharing ends here. Thanks for all your support. Feel free to leave a comment and tell me your thoughts. Don't forget to like and share with your friends. Looking forward to meeting you.